Namaskar, good morning, Ram Ram. Welcome to your own channel, AC Astro. Today we are here with the video of Sun entering into a sign of Capricorn. But it is not that all because that is the day of Makar Sankranti also. Now, how these two events will affect all the 12 ascendants, let's welcome Akash Chauhanji from Calgary, Canada. He will further tell us with his research. Namaskar, Akash ji, Ram Ram.
Namaskar, Rohitji. Uh, Sun will enter into Capricorn, that is Makara Rashi, on 15th of January. Now, Rohitji, in many times, many calendars, it is 14th, many it is 15th. But
Hmm.
according to Drik Panchang, this year it is 15th of January. It gives a rise to a very auspicious event in India, and especially many parts of Asia. It is called Makar Sankranti. Okay. Really, there is a lot of significance behind this transit, and that is what we are going to discuss today with a very specific story that is related to Sun and Saturn. Now, entering, like approaching from Sagittarius into Capricorn, when Sun was entering there the first time, we all know that Sun and Saturn has a certain kind of rift, Rohit, and that is because of the, the acceptance of Sun for Saturn, that it is his own son. He did not. He said, "How can my son be so black?" Because he was the son of Chaya, Ma Chaya, and Chaya is shadow, and has no color. That's why Saturn also got no color when he was born, and this created a lot of rift. And Saturn had to stay in one of the most colder regions of Sun. It is very strange to hear, right? That Sun will also have a region that is very cold and very, you know, uh, very dark. So that was the place where even sun's radiance could not reach on Surya in Surya Lok. That means in on sun, where sun was residing, and there was some, there was Saturn struggled a lot, a lot, a lot.
Hmm.
The only planet, Rohitji, in Navgrahas who has a ring, that means it has a ring around it. That means it
Hmm.
is into a boundary, it is into discipline, it will not go around from anywhere from that discipline, is Saturn, no other planet. And that creates a very big, it creates a very big, very important lesson to us, that if you want to approach Saturn, discipline is required, otherwise you will not be able to get the good results of
Hmm.
Saturn. Now, Rohitji, when Sun was about to enter the sign of Capricorn, before that, from the border of Sagittarius, Sun is a planet that has a lot of radiance, lot of fierce, very expressive. That's why it's so bright and so shiny. And Saturn, on the other hand, is a very cold kind of planet, very composed, calm planet. Saturn rules, time, kala, order, any kind of discipline, and all the karma. That means the result of the karmas are given to us by Saturn. Whereas Sun is the significator of the soul. So, Rohit, very, very great connection between Sun and Saturn happened when Saturn approached. And at first, Sun very much proud with radiant beauty. It felt a little bit of hesitation, to enter the disciplined area of Capricorn. It was, radiant energy of Sun collided with the invisible force of cosmic order. And when Saturn observing this everything, it approached Sun with sense of calm and wisdom. Rather than creating a trouble, it thought that maybe I will just relax and let him welcome him. So the first very good gesture that Saturn did not judge anyone coming to its house. So it just welcomed Sun. Instead of clash, there was a very big cosmic dialogue between Sun and Saturn. Saturn saying that energy of discipline, you know, the energy of discipline, Saturn spoke to Sun about the importance of structure, responsibility, and enduring wisdom that arises from disciplined approach to life. The Sun, Rohitji, in return, it shared the vitality of creativity, self-expression, and dynamic forces that propels the universe forward. So Rohitji, this in this exchange, Sun began to witness a lot of transformation. He said that I always thought wrong about Saturn and Saturn's energy, but as soon as I'm entering his uh, house, I have to now channelize my energy according to the rules of Saturn, and that is where the radiance that the sun emitted was given more purposeful direction,
Hmm.
and it started to radiate light in a more structured and focused manner. That is what happened. As it crosses the border of Sagittarius to Capricorn, Sun begins its movement from Dakshina, that means south, to Uttarayana, that is northern hemisphere, marking its official end of winters. Both a religious occasion and a seasonal observance, the occasion also marks Sun's transit into Makar Rashi, the Capricorn zodiac sign, as Makar Sankranti. Surajji, very important. I know in many parts of the world, it's not going to end winter and enter into summer, but this is the belief and the research done on the land of India, Bharat. That is where this research was done, and this is how it has been looked up for so many years. So, Rohitji, very nice of Sun entering into Capricorn. Number one, what does this mean? This means that somewhere where we have some kind of differences with other people, or we have some kind of resistance to other people, or we think that they think this about us and we think that about them. This is the time to clear such kind of doubts. And Rohitji, here, this is what happened between Sun and Saturn. Sun transformed, even Sun transformed. It's transformed its karma also as soon as it enters here, and that is what is going to happen in with everyone, Rohit. Now, for Aries ascendant people, this annual transit of Sun and Capricorn emphasizes career and public image. 10th house is the house of career, public image, your reputation, and karma, especially karma. And the Karmesh here, that is Saturn, is right now in Aquarius. That means it's very close to Sun. And next month, 13th of December onwards, 13th of February onwards, Sun and Saturn will do a conjunction. But before that, Sun sitting in this house is going to make sure that Sun is a very, very ambitious, very extremely ambitious planet. So this is the time of achieving ambitious goals in your professional life. Here, on the other hand, if Sun is very malefic in your chart, it can cause some kind of hiccup in your professional life also, Ruchi. Because it is Sun is also known for egoistic approach, and it takes time for Sun to enter into Capricorn and come into discipline. It does not enter and directly it is in discipline. It takes, so it can cause little bit hiccup also. So self awareness is very much required before taking any action, because this can create some kind of again ups and downs in your inner peace and happiness of your family also, because Sun is also aspecting the fourth house for you of your inner peace and happiness. So, a balanced as well as during this time non egoistic approach, as well as self awareness that you are taking this decision, what will be the effects of it. Sun is the planet that is very much also known for revolt, right? Any kind of revolt and being aggressive. This is what Sun is known for in the celestial being area. So overall, very good for Aries ascendant. Sun is a very important planet here because it gets exalted in the Lagna and the owner of the fifth house children. Creativity. So there will be also creativity and things like new starting of new responsibilities or things in area related to your career. So all the best. Have a great Makar Sankranti. All the best. And those who want to have a personal appointment, WhatsApp link is in the descriptions. Go in the description. You click, you will directly come on WhatsApp. Talk to Samantha, and she will let you know how we can meet. Taurus ascendant. Now Taurus, Rohiji, this transit may approach. It's the ninth house. Ninth house, Rohiji, higher learning. Ninth house related to spirituality. Ninth house related to wisdom. Ninth house related to pilgrimages. This is very, very important house. And also ninth house is a house where you accumulate this life's karma. Fifth house is the house where you bring past life karmas. Ninth house is the house where you can accumulate karmas for this life by doing and being spiritual in nature. Now, this is the time that you have to approach your higher education, your travel, and philosophy with very disciplined mindset. I have seen many charts where people are doing 10 things at a time. So if you do 10, 12 things at a time, you will not be able to actually land at a very uh, right, in the right zone. You have to make sure that there is discipline as well as very focused approach in a single direction. That's why goal sheets are very important. You have to write your goal and be like fixed over it. That I want you to I want to achieve this goal in this amount of this period of time. That is what this means. Now, it may also mean that you may seek practical knowledge and have a strong sense of responsibility in matters of belief and exploration. There may be questions arising in your mind about spirituality, about belief, about the planets, about the activities of planets of God. This is what you can happen. And ninth house, according to BPHS, that is Brihat Parashar Hora Shastra, this represents to father, guru, spiritual guide, etc., etc., and father-like figures. Now, because of the story, if you go in the beginning and understand the story, if there is some rift or problem going between you and your father, you can come under a lot of understanding. You can come under a lot of, what you say, um, you can come understand a lot of, solving your disputes and coming to the trying to understand each other and adjust accordingly with each other. This is what can happen with Taurus ascendant people. It is also aspecting the third house, and it is the house of Cancer. Cancer moon represents your mother. So, health of mother can now improve because earlier, last few weeks ago, there could have been problem related to mother because of the transit of moon, and I remember very well. So, this is the time you can find some kind of positivity there also. Overall, your communication will become very nice. There will be there can be good news related to some kind of land or vehicle, and especially with the help of your father or mentors, you will be able to achieve greatness during this time. So all the best, Taurus ascendant people. Those who are watching for the first time, do subscribe. There is a link of WhatsApp in the description. Go down in description, you click it, you will come to the WhatsApp. My team member Samantha will help you to book an appointment with me. Gemini ascendant. Now, Rohit, this transit, there are two important things we have to always see. Number one is the placement of Sun here. Sun here is the third house lord. That means Sun will give you extreme struggle, extreme hard work in this sign. Now, here it is transiting to the eighth house, and eighth house is currently, or according to Hora Shastra, it is always connected with shared resources, transformation, intimacy, gains from partnerships, uh, gains in inheritance, such kind of things. Now, this is the time that you will approach such kind of areas in your life with a very practical approach, practical attitude that this is what it is and this is what it should happen. And because it is aspecting on the second house, and sun is also a swift planet, right, Rohit? It's not like Saturn moves in 2.5 years. It is moving every month. Like moon is the number one swift planet, second comes sun, then Mercury. So this is how swift they are. And this is how the placement of sun is in your chart. It is going to be here for a very short term, and this is the time that your approach towards the third house, the energy of real sun, should be addressed. Because Rohiji, this is the time that transformation can be approached towards partners and siblings. Seventh house of partnerships, eighth house gains from partnership, and sun being here may let you solve problems with your partners. It is also the time to reveal secrets. What is the eighth house? The eighth house is the house of revealing secrets and clear misunderstandings, if any. And those who are this is a transformative period, so you will be entering into spirituality. Like many people will be watching this for the first time because they are trying to explore what is happening during Makar Sankranti. So during this time, it is very good to read spiritual books, maybe like Bhagavad Gita or maybe Quran or the Bible. I have an approach, Rohitji, that it should not be read from first to end, like from beginning to end. It should
Hmm.
just be opened, and you will get the answer in front of you. Whatever you're seeking, God will show you. That is a very good way to approach these kind of religious books. And if you feel and if you want to enhance the energy of sun and get more benefit, uh, alignment with Mercury, because buddhi and vidya is Gemini ascendant, so you should donate books as well in the places of worship. That is going to be very positive, bring very positive news for all the Gemini ascendant people. Hopefully a very great Makar Sankranti to you, all of you. Happy Makar Sankranti. And Those who are watching for the first time can subscribe. And there is a WhatsApp link in the description for personal appointments. You click on it and you will directly come on WhatsApp, and there will be Samantha helping you with appointments. Thank you. Now, for Cancer ascendant people, Rohitji, now relationships and partnerships become the focal point. Why, right? Seventh house. And on the other hand, Sun is aspecting the Lagna also. Now, this time you will have, a desire for stable and responsible partners who share long-term goals. Now, Sun is like a permanent planet, by the way, Rohitji. It is like whenever Sun does something, like whenever the government does something, it is permanent. The government will pass a law, it will be permanent. The government will take action, it will be permanent. The government or the judge or the authority will give you a judgment, and that will be permanent. So this is what Sun is. So here you need some kind of, long-term goals that you will be wanting to share with your partners during this period. On the other hand, like understand like how to maintain a balance in universe. Divine forces of Sun and Saturn ended their differences. Same way you can end differences with your partners and start a new streak of trust and faith in your relationships. And because it is aspecting the Lagna, that is, the Sun is a egoistic planet, Rohiji. It has a lot of ego and a lot of arrogance also. But because it is aspecting, and you know that this is the kind of placement which is currently there in your chart, it is the time to make sure to keep, you know, your ego aside and adjust in relationship. Adjust. Don't keep let your ego play a big role. On the other hand, Sun also aspecting, the house of your like, the Cancer sign, and Moon is the Karak of mother. So if mother was going through a little bit of difficult time related to health, you may find some great good news, and she may be at peace at the moment. But overall, Rohiji, influence of Sun on the seventh house means family life has to be taken like very seriously, and responsibility has to be taken seriously, because Sun also owns the second house here, Rohiji, of your, and it's a Maraka. Maraka coming into a Maraka house uh, can create a little bit of problem in your health also, mostly in the stomach area, lower abdomen area, or food poisoning kind of stuff can happen. So be very careful of what you eat as well. So WhatsApp link is in the description below. You can click on it and directly you can come on a personal appointment. Description, as in if you scroll down, you will see the description, and before the comments there will be a description. You click on it, WhatsApp link, and you will come to the WhatsApp and book an appointment. Those who are watching for the first time, do subscribe so that your blessings are always on us. That is what we need. And give feedback also. What do you think about transits, and how transits are affecting you, and what was the last transit, Sun being into your eighth house, sixth house, how did it affect you? So that is going to be adding more research, like health wise, travel wise, how was it, and what kind of discipline or what kind of things you saw in your work area, and did the debt increase? This is also important, so let us know. Leo ascendant. Now, for Leo ascendant people, see, it is in the sixth house, right? Lagna Lord in the sixth house. Not a very, very good placement, but it is a placement of improvement. Because here, Rohiji, the seventh house, that is Saturn, is the planet responsible for giving you status in the society in life. And Sun being into the sixth house tells you that there should be, a very good approach towards your work and service in a disciplined and a hardworking mindset. That is what is required for all the Leo ascendant during this time, because it is not me who is saying, it is the planet sitting there saying that I want a disciplined and a hardworking mindset, because I am putting everything in the place of sixth house right now. Your health, your daily work and routine, your daily routine are emphasized, and there may be focus in efficiency in professional and personal life, both the places. Now, Ruchi, another thing, another aspect, that this is very auspicious time to end enmity. Enmity. Why? How Sun came into Capricorn, and how Saturn and Sun ended their enmity and came into a disciplined approach, right? To take things forward, to take the cosmic things forward in a very good place. Same way, here Sun as well as in the Saturn's house, it is very positive for you to do new beginnings with and finish enmity. Here, in case of government related documents on debts, you may find some relief that some government things are not happening, some debts are not being able to clear. This is the time you may find some kind of relief in those areas. So a positive time for Leo ascendant people. Lagna Lord in the sixth house can also create a little bit of ego and me myself kind of stuff in the work area. So be grounded. This is also the house of health and hospitals. Okay, so there can be visits to hospital also. um, Sun aspecting the 12th house can also say that there can be expenses related to your home. This is what can happen if you're in a foreign country. Then you have to be very careful with some kind of legal, any kind of legal rule breaking kind of stuff. No, nothing at all. You can get into trouble there also. But if the in a positive way, make start making your enemies your friends, and that will be the big transformative time for you. All the best, all the Leo ascendant people. WhatsApp link is in the description. You can click on it, and personally, you can come and talk to me on WhatsApp. And those who are watching for the first time, do subscribe. It will be a great blessing from your side. Virgo ascendant. Now, Rohitji, fifth house, house of creativity, self expression, children, romance, and so many things. This may take a very serious tone for Virgo individuals in this transit. Especially, there will be joy and fulfillment through structure and practical creative pursuits, Rohitji. Discipline in the area related to your creativity, as well as, you know, uh, not over excitement is required. In fact, those who are trying, or this is the 12th house lord in the fifth house and in a good position. This is the time if you're trying for children, or this is the time that you can get good new light in the area of children or your progeny. That means if you're trying to conceive, this is a good time. Sun is the karaka of a soul, and soul can be provided to you at this time because this is also the house of Purva Punya. That means if you have done past life, past karmas, it is going to be coming back to you in a positive way. Now, in case you need to make some decision in your romantic or love matter, this is not the right time because Sun is not in that position. Sun is a planet of separative tendency. It wants to separate you, so it will try to separate you in your love areas. Here there can be little problems. So unless and until Sun enters into Pisces, you should just refrain from getting into some kind of commitment during this period. And education in foreign or distant land is also seen. And if there is something like you need to get accepted to some university, if you're trying to reserve some seat in medical or stuff like that, or in some MBA, distant MBA, XYZ, whatever education one kind of area you are looking for, that energy is there present and may help you to achieve the best during this time. Speculation wise, because this is the house of speculation, right? This is the 12th house lord in the fifth house. Dharma wise, it is very good spirituality, but speculation wise, you should not invest into gambling or speculative investment in this month. It will not be favorable for you, and you will lose bigger chunk of money, which will be making you cry, and I will not like that. So try and be as positive and as hardworking and approach your life with a lot of sensible and practical decisions during this period. WhatsApp link is in the description. You can click on it and personal appointment. You can come and we can discuss your chart the same way, the planets, the placements, and things like that. Your dasha, antardasha, and so many things, And those who are watching this video for the first time, do subscribe so that you become a part of us, we become a part of you, and we can grow together. Libra ascendant. So Libra ascendant people, Lagna Lord is Venus and Sun. They are not very good friends, but still, for Venus, Sun has been given the 11th house of gains. That means Sun is actually a very important planet for Libra ascendant, and entering this time, Sun entering into Makara. That means the fourth house of inner peace. Saturn is a very yoga karka planet, Rohitji, here for Libra ascendant people. And Saturn has two houses, the beautiful houses, the Kendra and the Trikon, and they're adjacent to each other, fourth and fifth. Here, This is the time when sun will be entering into the area of your home, family, emotional security, and it is a lot of gains entering into such kind of things. So what is the simple thing that happens is that gains happen in family, in your home environment, in your emotional security. There will be very much gains. This is the time that the fourth house transit of sun here means that there will be a sense of tradition and responsibility towards the family from your own side. You will feel lot inclusive in your family, and there may be lot of efforts from your side that you will put to establish a stable home environment. That this is what the real happy home looks like. This is what sun also does here. When it comes, it has lot of problems in his mind when is it entering into Capricorn. If you go to the beginning and hear the story, you will understand. Now here there will be a kind of a very, you will effort put a lot of efforts for your home, for your house, so that your house shines. Government related real estate delays. If you are having some problem related to permits, related to your real estate deals, this is the time that it will be solved, and there will be good gains in transaction related to land and property, because 11th house lord is in the fourth house, so good gains in areas related to that. This is the house of mother. So mother or mother like figures can be very comforting during this period. So make sure to spend a lot of time with them, gain a lot of wisdom from them, hear stories, ask about their experiences. We just go and say, hey, are you okay? They say, yes, we are okay. After that, there is nothing. Ask experiences that, during that time, that days, what was it? How was it? How did you tackle such situation? You will get a lot of wisdom and answer from your mother or mother like figures during this time. So a positive time. The aspect is on the 10th house, so that means there will be a lot of radiance and a lot of uh, clarity in the work area for you. That is positive. And one of the best ascendants, I feel, Libra ascendant, very blessed. So that Venus is your Lagna Lord. Very, very blessed Libra ascendants are. All the best. There is a WhatsApp link in the description for personal appointments. Those who want to talk to me directly or discuss your chart with me, you can contact and we can go over your chart and discuss. Those who are watching for the first time, do subscribe so that you become a part of us, we become a part of you, and together we can grow and be positive. Scorpio ascendant. Now, Rohiji, here Scorpio ascendant individuals may approach, you know, third house. Third house is all about communication. It is all about learning. It is all about gains from education, Rohiji. So fifth house is the house of education, and the 11th from the fifth is the third house. Gains from education is what the third house is, and that gains convert into your personal interests. Now, you need to have a disciplined mindset. One other thing I want to tell you, that those people who say my child is not able to concentrate, not putting efforts in work, everything is related to the third house in education also. And if your fourth house is afflicted by any chance, like Ketu, Rahu is there, it is 12th from the fifth house. That means there will be trouble in education also. Yeah, or delay in education if Saturn is there. So you can say, or some people just drop out if Saturn is there in the fourth house for Scorpio ascendant. Here there will be focus on gaining practical knowledge and expressing thoughts in a very structured manner, in a disciplined manner. And Sun, on the other hand, is a very extreme energetic planet, Rohiji. It is the planet after Mars. Sun is the most energetic planet. Huh? Mars is more energetic than Sun, Rohiji, by the way. Sun is little bit slow and egoistic. Mars is very quick and very swift. The approach is very different. Now, here being third house, the house of efforts, it may signal hard work and career wise. Um, it may signal hard work in career and effective fierce communication or argument at workplace. Why? Why workplace? What is third house to do with workplace? The tenth house lord is in the third house. So workplace area is where you need to be careful, very careful. On the other hand, siblings and immediate neighbors may come to your life to shed some positivity. So take approach. If they approach you, that means there is some positivity that is coming to your life. You take them very seriously. Third house also signifies written contracts. Any contract that you sign, Rohitji, is third house. Any approvals that you get for from the government is third house. So that means before giving any written commitments to anyone, your friends, your government, your family, there is sometimes summons come to you saying that your friend did not appear in the court and you were the guarantor, sign it. Don't do all this kind of stuff without taking any practical approach, because this is how life is. Because of someone else's mistake, we also sometimes get grinded into the situation. So you should not, be very careful making before me writing any commitments to anyone, anything. Even before signing a job letter, be 10 times be very sure about saying that yes, I am joining. So Reji, one there is very famous Bollywood producer Ekta Kapoor. I know someone from the Bollywood industry, like the TV industry, who signed a contract with Ekta Kapoor that for next 18 months she will not do any other role, like any other acting in any other serial other than Ekta Kapoor's. Even if Ekta Kapoor tells her to go, she will give the money for 18 months, no problem. She will say that, okay, I will give you the whole money, but you cannot work anywhere else. And that is what happened. 4 months later, she was fired. And for next almost 1.2, 1 year, 1.5 years, she couldn't work, and she went off market. She couldn't work anywhere. So, that was commitment, right? Third house commitment. So you committed in a wrong way, which created problem for you, and you had to then go off market. This is what it means. This is an example which I'm trying to give you for Scorpio ascendant people. But overall, the aspect on the ninth house means that higher learning or some deep spiritual learning is also very much possible. All the best. Approach this with a lot of care. Sun in the third house, extreme strength you will get, but use the strength in the right way. Uh, WhatsApp link is in the description below. If you click on it, you will be directly directed to AC Astro WhatsApp, and Samantha will talk to you. We can book appointment, and then we can talk and discuss your chart in detail. This is what I can do. And those who are watching for the first time, do subscribe so that you and we both become a part of each other, and we can understand our life much better through the light of Jyotish. Sagittarius ascendant people, Rohitji. Now here, the Lagna Lord finally is in very good position in January only, Rohitji. It has now become direct in the fifth house, getting lot of blessings in the area related to destiny, spirituality is very high. Your goals are now getting complete, and there is going to be a lot of power, self development happening. And on the same hand, the Bhagyastan Lord, the Lord of your destiny, now goes and sits in the second house of financial matters, material stability. These are the area of uh, this is the area where now Sun has put its spotlight on. Now this is the time you may work very diligently to achieve financial security, and may have a strong sense of responsibility also, Rohitji, towards your possessions. That is what you already have in your hand. Sometimes, Luigi, I talk to many people. It is good to have ambition, but you have to also know that how is the market responding around you. So my ambition is that I want to have a new job. Why? Because I don't like it here. There is no growth perspective. There is my bosses are not good. These are the common things which everyone says. But what have you done in a overall structured way? How have you given more importance, or uh, what you say, more knowledge, or how have you gained more wisdom? Did you do some kind of higher studies? Did you show interest that you are ready for the next level? That is also very important. Everyone in this world is unhappy. I'm saying, Rohitji, even Lord Vishnu comes down and says that, tell me what do you want, people still will be unhappy. So happiness is very subjective matter. It means that what makes you happy is more important. Now here, Sun comes to the house of finance and destiny Lord. It is a dhan yog, some kind of thing. Like when the ninth house Lord sits in the second house, it is a dhan yog. So that is my that some money will be coming. That is positive money will be coming, and this is the time you will be going through. On the other hand, because Sun is a cruel planet, right? Remember, it's a malefic. This is the house of family also. On that aspect, you can have some kind of rift and trouble in your family also. Now, because if that is happening from family disputes you are going through, this positive area of Sun will can help you to achieve little bit of happiness, because the same way Sun and Saturn, it finished its differences. You have to go in the beginning of the video to know the story, because you have just come to your timestamp, right? But when you go to the beginning and hear the story, you will understand how Sun and Saturn ended their differences. This is the time that you can also end your rift in your family if it is there. Investments, very important house of investments in government related projects can give you good gains, and you may also receive sudden money through luck because of two reasons. This ninth house lord in the second house, luck, money, and suddenly because it is sitting in the second house and aspecting the eighth house. So sudden money, sudden gains. Depends on moon. If moon is in very good position in your chart, you may get some sudden money. That is positive. Second house is also the house of speech. Sun in your mouth. That means fire in your mouth. So you have to be careful in what you speak. On top of that, this is the house of self-respect, and Sun is the only planet that only cares about his self-respect, nothing else. That is why it is called the most egoistic planet in the solar system. So for self-respect, do not sacrifice, your happiness, or create a lot of trouble in your family. Self-respect will not come only if you demand it. It is achieved through your actions only, right? So here, more than achieving self-respect, you will be destroying it by being rude or arrogant. So don't try to be that way. It is good time for money, so focus on that area of your life and grow very well. WhatsApp link is in the description below. If you click on it, you will be able to come and talk to us directly. And those who are watching for the first time, do subscribe so that you can, if there is anything spiritually, you and us can grow together in this journey of Jyotish. All the best, Sagittarius. Happy Makar Sankranti. Capricorn ascendant, Rohitji. Now this is the ascendant, and ascendant has Saturn here. Very auspicious ascendant in terms of Saturn entering here every year and creating such a beautiful yoke for all the people of Capricorn ascendant. Now this is a very strong transit. It emphasizes your individuality. It emphasizes the natural traits of ambition, discipline, and practicality during this time. And the most focus will be on self expression, personal goals, and asserting your identity. This is what you will be more focused about, how you come across as a person to other people in your life. It is also the time to reveal secrets and transform, and more so blend with people around you. Why Rohiji secret? Because it is the eighth house lord in the Lagna. Eighth house is a secretive house. So this is the time to make sure that you reveal secrets and transform yourself to a better human being. If there is any rift with any other person because of your own thought process, this is the time you should go and clear it, because it is aspecting the seventh house of partnership, right? Rohit? There could be moments of ego here, but with awareness of your mind, you can overcome this kind of emotion. It's time to stay cool, because Sun in Lagna can make you a little hot headed. And especially being the eighth house lord, it can make you secretly envy someone. That means you can secretly feel that this person is my enemy. That kind of thought process should not come. Mostly it will come towards your partner and towards your loved ones, mostly your partners, your spouses, because of this aspect of Sun on the seventh house. But try and make sure that you do not go overboard in this. Like, oh, this is what. Don't be adamant. Try to be transform yourself. Try to understand other people's situation also during this time. In terms of research, if those who are in the field of research, there's going to be some good breakthrough, because Sun entering into an auspicious house will give you discipline and practical approach, and there you can get some very good gains in that area. So all the best for Capricorn. Those who are watching for the first time, do subscribe. There is a WhatsApp link in the description. You can just click and you will personally come on the WhatsApp. Samantha can help you book an appointment and we can take it from there, because every chart is a different imprint. It's like a thumbprint. Everything is different. Your planets, your energies, your nakshatras, your aspects, your there is 7 layer approach to every prediction that has to be done. So all the best. Aquarius ascendant. So your Lagna Lord is in your Lagna, by the way, and in Mool Trikon. People might find very very nice that, oh, Saturn in Mool Trikon will do good and this and that, but Saturn can make your life a little bit slower on the side. On the other hand, this is the time Sun also entering into the house of Saturn. So what happens? Your Suddenly your 12th house becomes too bright. There is going to be it's getting the spotlight now of Sun. Now here, the 12th house is the house of spirituality, and this is the house of introvertness, solitude. This is the house of hidden enemies. This is the house of health, and so many things should be is this house. It is also the house of liberation, and Sun coming here can also give you a lot of enlightenment. Like those who are going doing sadhana from a long period of time might get some kind of kundalini awakening during this period. So very positive for such people. But Sun transit in the 12th house may bring a desire for solitude and introspection to achieve inner stability and peace. So it is more of a very adjustment kind of a time. In many lives, Sun may also add bliss in case you're awaiting partnership results from a foreign or distance place. That means some kind of job, some kind of work, some kind of designation, some kind of contract, some kind of love from a foreign country can be seen because it also rules the seventh house of relationships. So it is in the 12th house can create some kind of good news in that area. Now, because this is the house of health, mental asylum, jail, hospitals, right, Rohiji, where a lot of seclusion happens. That is the time place that you can spend some money on health and routine checkups or your health of a partner. Such kind of things should be kept under check. And also, it means that this is the time you have to be very safe with the government. Seventh house is a maraka. Seventh house lord in the 12th house means little negative only, not very positive, because it is sitting sixth from the seventh. So that means you can come under some trouble due to your partnerships or partners also. So be very careful. 12th house is not a very good house for sun, planet like sun, Rohit. That's why we have to be careful. We have to be very attentive. We have to be spiritually active. We have to make sure that we do not reveal our secrets to other people. We do not go overboard and try to explain things that are not understood by people in very easy language. So just be very quiet, introvert. Introspection is the key for all the Aquarius ascendant people for Sun entering into the 12th house, and spiritual promise is there. Monetary expenses is there. Spiritual promise is there. So all the rest. Those who are watching for the first time, do subscribe, and there is a WhatsApp link in the description. If you click on it, you will directly come on AC Astro WhatsApp, and you can talk to Samantha, and we can book an appointment with you and understand your chart because it is completely a different thumbprint, right? It is not. This is the placement of Sun for Aquarius ascendant people, but there may be natal placement in a different area, and your Sun Dasha Mahadasha might be giving you some different results, or activating some kind of planets may can give you more and more good results. So all the best for Aquarius ascendant people. Good luck. Happy Makar Sankranti. Now comes the Pisces ascendant people. Sun very nicely placed, but uh, one challenge is that sixth house lord is sitting sixth from itself. That means Sun is the sixth house lord, and when we count from six, this becomes the sixth house again. Now, this is the house of friendship, social groups, aspirations, your inner desires, your what you say, your friends, your colleagues, and gains from your work area. This is the kind of this is the house related to that. Now, this is the house where higher goals get complete. Now, here you will choose such kind of friends, or maybe you will come under contact with such kind of friends who share the same ambition as you, and there may be collaborative efforts towards common goal within social circles. This is time to be extra cautious for your health as the sixth house lord is sixth from itself. There can be sudden troubles in areas related to calves and ankles. But on the other hand, large gains through government contract or a mistake of an enemy can be profitable for you. Sixth house enemy, sixth from the sixth, you know, how to defeat an enemy. And this is where you can get some kind of defeat, or maybe someone will do a wrong move, and this is where your contract will come into play. So I think for businessmen, for business people, this is going to be a very positive kind of a placement. Those who are in job also, those who are not getting promotion and people are bullying them or putting them down, they maybe your enemy will do some kind of a mistake which will highlight your real karma and performance. So a very positive time. Hope and look in that loophole if you find something. Don't be, it is, uh, Bhagavad Gita has one simple meaning. It says, don't cheat and don't get cheated also. So don't let adharma happen, or don't do adharma. Don't let adharma happen to you also. So this is what the Bhagavad Gita teaches. That is why the Mahabharata happened, right? Because adharma was happening. So they did not do it, but if it was happening, then you have to participate and end that adharma. This is what you need to do, Pisces ascendant people, during this time. All the best. Sun also is the owner. Sun also is aspecting your fifth house of your education and children. So there can be some good news in terms of education or children or some goal achieved. Children may achieve some goal during this time, which will bring a lot of happiness to you. Those who are watching for the first time, do subscribe. There is a WhatsApp link in the description. If you click on it, you will directly come on the WhatsApp and talk to Samantha, and we can book an appointment for you and discuss your chart in detail as we are discussing each and every sign here always. All the best. Thank you.
All the best to all the family members of AC Astro and happy Makar Sankranti. And thank you very much for subscribing, for sharing videos. Keep subscribing, keep sharing, keep blessing, and write in comment also, as Akashi told, that what things are happening with you in this transit. You can correlate with that. And those who want to take appointment, Akashji already told you that WhatsApp number is also there in this scroll or in the description link. You can connect and the team will contact you and you will have a video consultation, one-on-one consultation with Akashji. Thank you very much once again. Thank you, Akashji. Thank you very much for your video, for your research-based videos, and we'll meet you in some next video. Till then, Jai Shri Ram, Jai Hanuman, Jai Mata Di. Om Namah Shivaya.